We are slowly starting to return to the form that saw us shoot up the league, but unfortunately a couple of drop points in matches has seen us lose a few positions in the title race. That's right, we have started another unbeaten run at the moment. It didn't start off too well for us after last episode. After beating Manchester United 2-1, we were very much humbled by Southampton in the next game, a 4-0 defeat away from home. But I think that sort of spurred the team on to really put in some more improved performances. We beat QPR 2-1 after that, and then a 2-2 draw away at Coventry. That was followed up with a 2-1 win in the FA Cup against Oxford, and then 2 wins in the Championship, 1-0 against Plymouth, 2-0 against Blackpool, but most recently a disappointing result against Luton Town. Luton were relegated from the Premier League last year, but they find themselves sitting in 21st place in the league. So they are in a relegation battle, and it was a difficult 2-2 draw for us in that match. Lee Dilly almost got us the win, but Jewison Bennett equalised in the 87th minute to allow Luton to pick up a point. That leaves us 6th in the Championship at the moment. We're 7 points behind Birmingham now, who are top, but we do have a game in hand. So if we win that and other teams around us win their games, there could be 5 points between the playoff places. Our first game today is against Burnley. They are currently 4th, so a win against them would be really nice. And again, would just help us solidify our place in this playoff plaque. We have got an 8-point lead over Hull at the minute, but we know drop points can see that gap close quite quickly, so we need to keep up our form to make sure we can do everything we can to maintain this playoff spot. It was a relatively quiet transfer window for us as well. Kyoto did leave, so although we are missing quite a big player, I feel we were able to improve in that area quite well, and we did bring in a replacement. Just another one on the outs that affects the first team. Sylvester Jasper has gone out on loan. I hadn't been impressed by him, and his injury issues were really bugging us. So tried to get rid of him permanently. No one was coming in, so he has joined Angers on loan, and will revisit his future in the summer. There has been a few youth players head out on loan. Ryan Hadland has gone back out to Grimsby. Tyreek Critchlow, he was in the under-21s. He's gone to Boston. And Paul Downing, who was featured a couple of times in the first team, he is headed out to Doncaster on loan for the remainder of the season. One signing that we did bring in was 19-year-old Marcus Wiseman, another one who broke our transfer record. Signed him for an overall total of 6.75. I think this season it was less than 2 million that left the bank account though. And again, just think he's one who can play in that attacking midfielder role. That's what he's been doing, and just with the quality he has, I think he was a little bit of an upgrade on Kyoto, getting himself adjusted to our team at the minute, so hasn't had too much of an impact. The assist that he did get was for us, so he has started off relatively well, but not setting the world alight, and we're going to hope with his age, with that determination, he can see some good improvement and could have another future star in our hands. We will be seeing Wiseman's on-screen debut today. He's starting in that attacking midfield role. We're also seeing the return of Balcom in goal. He has been playing since after that Manchester United game, but it's nice to see him return on camera. Smith, Quansah, Welsh and Morris continue in the defence with Constant and Patino in front of them. Isaac and Duran supporting Wiseman and also behind Dilly up top. Lots of nice partnerships development across the pitch now, and definitely hoping that's going to play a part in the good form. It's a home tie against Burnley, so hoping we're going to get that little edge with the home support backing us, and we can go out and get a good result, which would really give our playoff hopes a good boost. Burnley, of course, one of the teams battling out with us in there at the moment, so it will be a real statement of intent for us to come out and get the win here, and hopefully we can give the Stockport fans a good bit of cheer heading home after the match. Just hitting the 20-minute mark now, and we've got the first attack of the game. We have possession deep in our own half, so maybe it's going to be a slow build coming out from the back, but we know it's something that we're very capable of doing. We've scored a lot of goals using this tactic throughout the year, Wiseman gets it into Duran, and now space on the left-hand side where the attack can really begin. Morris gets himself into the box, gets past his man, but isn't able to get the shot away. And really disappointing end to what was a very, very promising attack there. Another one is starting in much the same fashion. We saw Dilly play it back to Smith there. Dilly's head was massively turned during the January transfer window again. Despite the fact he signed that long-term contract with us, Newcastle, Spurs, West Ham were all interested, and when we rejected the Spurs bid, that's when he became disappointed. We took him out of the squad for a few games, and when he came back in, he has scored a couple of goals. He seems to find his goal scoring boots when he's unhappy. In this match, we have gone 1-0 up through Isaac, which is a great way for us to make a statement. Like we say, a lot of time left in the game, but for us to go 1-0 up against Burnley and seemingly in control of the match at the moment as well is a really, really big positive for us, and should hopefully make the likes of Dilly see that there is a future here. Like, we are very, very competitive at the top of the league. Last year wasn't just a fluke. We're doing it again this year, and hopefully it'll allow him to see that he can have a Premier League future if he does stay at Stockport. Maybe it could be happening next year if we continue the form. Just before half time now, we're looking to go 2-0 up, but Welsh isn't able to get past his man, and it allows Burnley to pick up possession. And just into stoppage time, maybe an opportunity for them to equalise, or for us to go 2 ahead now that we've got the ball back. It's Smith out on the right hand side, and now Duran is in space. He's trying to get behind the defence. Can he get the ball into the box? He's still got it. He's made the run his own, and his shot unfortunately has just deflected off the defender. It would have been a fantastic solo goal had it gone in. Unfortunately not able to get past the man, but Patino, he is a real great for us. Lots of his corners have quality. Unfortunately that one didn't have the quality that we needed, and we go into half time 1-0 up. And despite the domination that we are showing, only 2 shots on target throughout that half, and very much left an opportunity for Burnley to get back into the game. We need to make sure that we start putting away more chances as the fall our way to open up a little bit more of a gap. Maybe we can see that happen now, but Burnley win the ball back. We quickly win it back though, and Duran is able to skip past his man. He showed nice quick feet there on the right hand side now. Can he get it into the box? He's in himself yet again. This time he does have a shot. It takes another deflection, but that allows it to find the back of the net. Another great solo goal from Duran. He's really, really up for this match today. We see him burn past his man there, and then able to get the shot away. Not the best of shots if we're being honest, but the deflection did take it into the net. It gives us that 2-goal cushion now, and an opportunity for us to make a couple of changes. We are going to bring in Dempster in place of Wiseman, and we'll also bring in Foy in place of Dilly up top. Foy got a couple of goals in a recent game, so another one who's starting to find a little bit of form, following a similar story to Lee Dilly last year. Not too many goals throughout the first part of the season, but hopefully the second part of the season will tell a different story. John Duran, he's also looking to make that happen for him as well. He gets the second goal of the match, our third of the afternoon, and wasn't expecting a game like this again. Like the Palace one we showed earlier in the season, was expecting a much close battle, but we have really, really taken the game to Burnley today. This group of players has been rested for the last couple of matches just in anticipation of this game, so I think the fitness levels are better than what they would have been otherwise, and that should be helping us get this result. Constant and Isaac are both running out of energy, so we're going to be bringing on Tom Brooks and Shola Shortire in their places. Got one more change to make. Again, just going to be monitoring the fitness levels. I think we've got another match coming up against Bristol City in a few days' time, and want the players to be fit and ready for that one. John Duran has come up and got his first hat-trick for Stockport, though. It was quite a slow start to the season in terms of goal for him, but he has settled into the squad now. He's settled into his position on the right-hand side, and from Patino's corner, He rises high at that near post and heads beyond Muric to give us that 4-goal cushion now. We are going to take off Morris now and bring on Jack Roberts. Wanting to give Roberts a little bit of game time in the second half of the season. We recalled him from his loan as he wasn't getting much game time at all, and he has made a few appearances in our first team since then. I think he's overtaken Adremola as the backup left back to the point where we did actually try to offload Adremola during the end of the transfer window. Didn't really have too much to do in that match, obviously came on quite late. But the team who started, what a performance from them. Another clean sheet from Balcom. He is clearly the league leader in terms of clean sheets at the moment. Defensively from last year, what an improvement we've made. And it really has proved to be a springboard for us. A fantastic result there. Moves us above Burnley in the table. Makes it a bigger gap above Hull as well. So lots of reasons for us to be optimistic. We're going to be doing the next couple of league games off camera, and the next match we're going to be coming back for in this episode is in fact our 5th round FA Cup tie against West Brom. If we can get a nice little cup run in, I think that would be really nice for us and for the fans. So we're going to see if we can progress in that competition. It will be a rotated squad, obviously the focus is on the league, but this would just be a nice little thing for us to have as well. 2 really good wins. Bristol City came to Edgeley Park, they got dismantled 3-0. John Duran scoring another couple of goals in this game to continue his really good run of form. Isaac grabbing the other. And in our most recent game, Lee Dilly was the hero, getting us the goal in a 1-0 win away at Fratton Park down at Portsmouth. 4th in the Championship at the moment, still 5 points behind Bournemouth. Have moved up above Sunderland now though, and looking in quite a healthy position in the league. 11 points clear of Hull now, outside of the playoff places. So definitely not as close as it was last season in terms of the overall picture. It's going to be exciting to see what happens with these playoff and automatic promotion spots though. Not many points between the teams, so will be a very, very close end to the season. We are going to take our eyes off the league for just a moment though. West Brom await us in the FA Cup. We have rotated the squad for the game, and like I was saying before, if we can advance, great. If we don't advance, it's not an issue. We're just going to enjoy the ride as long as we're on it. Reid starts in goal. Forgotten youngster Paul Gaynor fills in at right back today. Finn Back is out with an injury, so we do see a return for Gaynor. Wood and Akcacek are the defenders. Have started giving Akcacek a little bit more game time over the second half of the season. Has played in the Championship and made a couple of cup appearances for us over the course of the season. So just trying to get his development up a little bit. Roberts is beside them, another youngster in the squad. One that's come through our academy though, and we're just looking to give him opportunities in the first team to see if he can make that development work. Constant and Piccinini are the deep line playmakers today, with Shortire, Dempster and Bob in behind Foy up front. We do see a rare appearance on the bench for Pert Harris. After the transfer window, he was disappointed that we didn't sell him. Made many efforts to sell him, but no one wanted him, and it got to the point where he refused to speak to me. He's definitely able to leave, it's just no one wanted him. So maybe a chance to put him in the shop window today. That'll only happen if things are going very well and we just want to give him a little bit of game time. But hopefully we can see a good performance. Very, very patchy West Brom team at the moment. Form isn't the best for them, so we can hope to take advantage of that and come away with a victory. Oscar Bob with our first corner of the day. Swings it to that near post. Akcacek had the first header. He wasn't able to find the back of the net, but Nathan Wood has followed up to give us an early lead in this game. The two central defenders sort of combining to grab us a goal there. Like we see, Akcacek won the first header, left it up above his man very well. It was a really good save from the keeper, but couldn't get it out of danger. And we see Nathan Wood follow up to give us that very early lead. Something to hold on to for the game now. And maybe we can go one better. West Brom have a throw deep in their half. keep possession for the time being. The kits really aren't the best. One thing I've noticed about Stockport's away kit is when we come up against teams that play in blue, we really sometimes struggle to find a good kit. The home kit is blue, and the away kit, despite being a very lighter shade, it's definitely not the best. I think when we came up against Coventry, that's proved to be the biggest issue. Our away kit is very similar to theirs, and obviously our home kit is blue as well. So yeah, would be nice if Stockport could think about changing the colours a little bit, but we'll get over it. Noticeable enough for me at least to be able to see what's going on and to be able to provide updates in the match. Piccinini's on the ball now. He's actually got his first goal of the season for us as well. Has been playing ball wing midfielder most of the season. Bob's recently been out with the flu, so he did have one game on that right wing and he did grab himself a goal. And Dempster as well, he's had a little bit of a breakout season for us, and I think that was his 4th goal of the season now. It's great to see him really coming into his own. And one of the reasons we're looking to get rid of Pert Harris is because I think this guy can really shine in his position. And showing it there, getting into a good position into the box, making some space for himself and able to find the back of the net with that effort. Gives us a 2-0 lead now, and opportunity for us to hold on until half time. We've really restricted West Brom so far in this match. They're yet to have a shot. So really good defensive performance, really good attacking performance so far, and we just need to keep that up in the second half. And we're getting an opportunity straight from kick-off maybe. Nathan Wood now on the ball. He gets it across to Akcicek, and we were saying it in the last match, we know how to build out from the back. Shorteye not able to keep hold of the ball on this occasion though. Gives West Brom an opportunity to come forward now. It's a Simwe on the right hand side, plays it to OK, and now Nashri looks to get it forward. Grady Diangana has just skipped past Gaynor like he wasn't there. Fortunately for us though, he has missed the target. It's a really tough game for Gaynor today up against Diangana on that right hand side for us. But so far he's done relatively well. Hasn't set the world alight, but hasn't given away too much either. And he finds himself on the ball, and it was a wicked shot from Gaynor from the edge of the area which just goes over the bar, not able to extend our lead. And we've seen a little bit more from West Brom in this second half, so we know they're trying to come back into the game. They've just hit the crossbar there, so showing that we need to be aware. We mentioned Bob before, he has just come back from being out with a cold, so we're going to swap him and Piccinini around. Piccinini is going to be on that right hand side. John Martin comes in as a deep lying playmaker for us. It is West Brom coming forward again, the cross from the right hand side, and it was, I think, a mistake from Reid, a mistake from Gaynor, just a general mistake from the defence there. No one went to attack the ball. Reid came out, tried to grab it, he just missed it, and it just fell onto Gaynor's foot. He was trying to stop it getting to Diangana at the back post, and in his efforts he's just deflected that one into the back of the net, giving West Brom a little bit of an opportunity to come back into it. We're going to get a little bit more solidity in the defence. Smith is coming on. John Duran can come on as well, hopefully just to make them fear a little bit more and maybe not be too expansive on the attack. Closing moments of the game now. We're just about looking to hang on. We're into stoppage time, but we've got a highlight now. John Martin gets it away, but his clearance isn't the best. It finds Wallace, and it's still an opportunity for West Brom. And it was a great strike from the edge of the area. Won't take anything away from him. The clearance from Martin really should have been a lot better than what it was. Just gave the ball straight back, but yeah, Reid didn't really have much of a chance with that one. And West Brom have got themselves back into this game, and I think we're going to see a little bit of extra time. We are going to bring on Adramola for the second half. Tom Brooks can come on in place of Constant as well. And we do have one more change. I think I'm going to leave that one for the time being. probably going to see Isaac come on in place of Shortire. I know Shortire was tiring a bit earlier than the other players there, but he's having a good game. We want to see what impact he can have in extra time. It's West Brom with the first opportunity, and a free kick from the edge of the area just goes over the bar. We can see they've changed their formation in that second half. That's allowed them to get back into the game. We know the football we play can get us results though, and it was doing really well. So we just want to hopefully get ourselves an attack or a break. Smith wins the ball. Now is the opportunity for us to break forward, but we end up playing it back to Reed, and doing so well to win the ball back and just not trying to break forward was disappointing. We've got another opportunity now though. If it's a disappointing ball from Martin, when he's been on screen so far, he's really been disappointing, giving the ball away a few times. And West Brom now through. Rodgers had the shot from the left hand side, but it just goes over the bar. We really need to improve our game. Adremola has found the back of the net, but I think that one's going to be disallowed for offside. He looked like he was in far too much space in the middle of the box there, and like we said, disallowed. Has been really disappointing in that first half of extra time, so we're going to try to go on the front foot. Isaac's coming on and we're going on to attacking mentality. We don't want a penalty shootout in this match. We want to go out and win it within the 120 minutes from open play. We've got Duran on now and we've got Isaac. These two have combined really well in recent weeks, so if they can do it in this last 15 minutes, it would be great for us. We see Duran making another fantastic run down the right hand side and playing a great ball into the box. Foylo not able to make the most of the opportunity. A really poor touch from Dempster as well there is giving West Brom the opportunity to break forward. Again, it was a promising position for us, but a poor touch from one of the youngsters, and Gruff Williams has gone through and given West Brom the lead now. And it all came from a little bit of naivety from Dempster there. We had a free kick in a good position. He took a really, really heavy touch. West Brom won the ball back, and from there they've just very easily broken through our defence and we're able to find the back of the net. We're going very attacking now. We're going to demand more. We just need to do something to get back into the match. It's been really disappointing, the breakdown that we've been on. First half really good, but second half and extra time was incredibly disappointing for us. But it does allow us to put all of our focus into the league season now. Like we say, it would have been a nice little bonus to have a cup run. Has come to an end now though. We're not going to dwell on it at all. We've got some big games left coming up in this championship season, and still an opportunity for us to break into the automatic promotion places, so that's what we need to try and do. For the next episode, we've got a couple of big games together. Birmingham currently top of the league, or I think maybe second, and Sunderland is sitting just one place below us. They are coming up end of March, beginning of April, so we're going to show those matches in the next episode. Those matches will be key for our hopes of getting promotion this season. It'll allow us to see if it's really going to be automatic promotion or if it's going to be playoffs. So 2 huge games there. Like we say, we'll come back for those. If you have enjoyed today's episode though, please make sure to like and comment down below. Remember to subscribe to the channel for regular Football Manager content. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.